Welcome to my presentation, Experiential Learning in the Classroom. Experiential learning is the process of learning by doing. It can be seen as synonymous with a variety of similar techniques such as active learning, case-based learning, community, place-based and service learning, and a variety of other hands-on, real-world learning opportunities. However, the key differentiator of experiential learning and other pedagogical approaches listed is the process of reflection embedded within experiential learning. Learners take their prior knowledge and use it within an experiential learning experience. They then reflect on their experience and apply the learning from the experience and the reflection back into their knowledge base. In this way, experiential learning can be seen as a rich cycle of learning. It is the teacher's role to design pedagogical experiences that allow this learning cycle to happen. The benefits of this type of pedagogy are clear. Rather than being a passive participant in their learning, students take an active role. They are provided with opportunities to test their knowledge and understanding in a number of valid ways that enable development and deepening of understanding. Experiential learning, when designed properly, offers engaging, meaningful activities. We know from research that when students apply their knowledge, they are much more likely to retain it. Experiential learning is widely used in pre-K and kindergarten. However, it has historically quickly dropped off as children enter formal education. I firmly believe that all grade levels could improve learning greatly by replicating the good example that kindergarten provides. Within the kindergarten class, children are given a range of hands-on learning experiences to choose from throughout their day. The experiences are discussed beforehand during carpet time. Children apply what they know during the activity, prior knowledge, and there is time to reflect on learning again at carpet time at the end of the day, and also through their documented learning books, where children can look at examples of their experiences and talk about them with an adult. So how can this work in the early years elementary class? I would encourage the effective use of role-play exercises within the elementary class. I don't think the home corner should get thrown out after first grade. Instead, it should be extended and indeed expanded. Want children to learn the value of coins and money? Set up a bank or a shop or even a cafe. Get children involved in writing up menus, prior knowledge. Set them roles, waiter, check creator. None of this needs to be time consuming to create, and as a teacher you can track specific learning objectives through observations or other tasks that the children need to complete within the imaginative play. Children can be given the opportunity to reflect on their learning at carpet time through shoulder buddy chats or indeed through short journal entries. Okay, so can this be extended into the upper primary, elementary and middle school classroom? Definitely. Want to look at climate change? Then get students to set up and monitor a weather station. Compare this data to other stations and schools around the world. Communicate with people that are already affected by climate change through social media. Everything suddenly becomes real when you talk to people who don't have enough water to drink. The prior knowledge, apply, reflect can be built into all of these activities. So what about high school? Sure, taking math as the example again, why not look at setting up a business, real or imaginary? Children can explore profit and loss, expenditure and income, investments and a whole host of others. Watch this inspirational TED Talk to find out more. I would be very keen to use the social media tool Twitter to connect with others in order to make experiential learning real. I love the idea of sharing a book with my early years elementary class, thinking about the book together and then being able to send messages to the author from the class via Twitter. We are so much more likely to get a response now that messages can be short and snappy. Contact with authors is so important in terms of engaging, developing emergent readers with books, and this is one way to achieve that from practically anywhere in the world. I firmly believe that experiential learning is key to developing learning that lasts. By creating memorable experiences that reflect real-world scenarios, we are giving children the best chance at academic success. By providing the space for students to apply their prior knowledge to novel situations and the time to reflect on their own learning, we are engaging students in the learning process rather than asking them to be passive participants. After all, you wouldn't train a teacher by asking them to do nothing but listen to a series of lectures and read a range of textbooks on teaching. A trainee teacher needs to practice teaching, just as a student needs to practice real-world learning.